Hello everyone, and today we're going to create a patch of grass, something like this. So let's get right to it. First of all, we will need a ground plane. On that we can put our grass on. So something like this we would need to create a mesh in Blender. Now to create the mesh in Blender, it's pretty straightforward. Let's start on the plane. Go to edit mode and subdivide your mesh about 50 times. Something like that. Now, through proportional editing, you can deform it. You can do this to your desire, that's how you have to create it. You can see here that I've already created this, so I'm not going to export this one. Just to give you an idea how you can create this. Now you can simply export it as FBX. So let's start. For that, I'm going to open a blank new world. On top left side, we're going to put a zone. Here we're going to place our mesh. So enable include in model so we can place here. You can put import from here too, but we're going to import from here. This is the mesh I've already exported, so you can do the same. Now I'm going to place the materials for this. Before going any further, let me show you how you can get these textures from. So I have this website called ambientcg.com. You can get all the textures you need from here, like this. And the other one is Blender Kit. Here you have all these textures. These grass blades you can download. Just download from here any resolution you want, and here you have all the textures you need. So opacity, normal and base color. So now let's resume the tutorial. Change the scale to rounds. 0.5 and influence of force will remain 0. Now go to placement, scroll down a bit just to see the rotation. Let it be 0. Now go to rotation and change it to round about 0.008. Yeah. Now go to Gen, scroll down and set sync to -0.4. Yeah, not that much, just a little, so we can see our ground better. You can change it according to what sets well for you. Now we're going to put some grass blades on it. Just place a trunk. And we're going to have about hundreds of them. Around 5,000 will do. Go to spine to make it short. Size around 2.4 will do. Now you can go to Gen and change the values and play around with it. Sweep, roll and jumble according to your desire. These are just seed numbers that randomize the placement that we've done with our trunk. So now something like a base. This is a base for our grass to go on. Now add leaf. These are the places where we're going to put our grass textures. Go to skin. Size is around 9. And there we're going to put 2.5 or 2.7 works for me. And now we have to tweak the curve and make it diagonal. Go to Gen, set number to 8, and here 1.5 will do. Scroll down, go to common position and set it to -0.26 and curve to diagonal. Now go to skin again, scroll a bit down, change the curl to 0.52. Yeah. Now we have to import our grass texture. Click the plus icon. I've imported these textures. So go to the folder where you've downloaded them. And here goes albedo, that is basically the base color. Add normal to normal, opacity to opacity, and AO to AO. Now we're going to put displacement. Go to mesh, then edit. We have to choose few of these blades. We can't put all of these at once. So I'm going to choose one of these, this one, something from around here. So just place these points around the blade you want to choose. And be careful to include whole blade. Now cover the area around the blade. Now we don't have to make it very high poly. I think this will do. We don't need many. Add maybe one more as I did here. Now choose the other one. Something like this. I'm going to choose. Just click and drag to where you want it. Just make sure that you include the whole blade, and you can zoom in a bit further too. I'm going to do one more. It's your choice if you want to do it. I'm going to do one. This one here from the bottom row. Just make sure to choose different size variations too. You have to be a bit patient here and take your time doing it. Yeah, I think this will do. Now go to material in the leaf and just place the grass material there. You will get something like this. Now go to orientation, go to align and change it to 1. Go to face and adjust the slider just a little bit. Scroll down to final adjustment, right to 0.5 and out to 0.05. And tweak the curve too. Go to curl and -0.5 will do. Yeah. This should be fine. I think we should decrease the size of our mesh. Off the terrain mesh and go to zone. Now in order to use the actual size, change it somewhere around 200. This works for me. Just check the numbers here and see what works for you. Here we name this one to trunk 1 and leaf 1, because we're going to duplicate this about 5 times. We're going to have these in different sizes as well, so the grass will look natural. Just click on the trunk, drag it and place it in the zone, one by one. Now we just have to change the parameters. So we do that and hide the first and the other 3 for now. Go to the trunk 2 and gen. For this, 300 will do. Change the jumble, sweep and roll. Tweak all these to introduce some randomness, just to make it seem a bit more natural. Go to spine and we will increase the size to 18.4. And thickness to 0.5. Now for final control over the thickness, let's change the curve to something like that. Now go to leaves, we have to change grass blades a bit too. Go to gen and set the number to 5. Roll down and position can be same, but you can change the curve. Something like that. Go to skin and number to 12.9. Now scroll down and change the curl to minus 0.25. We'll need to tweak the curve too. Scroll down again and go to noise and change it a bit. Go to orientation, scroll down and change the out to 0.24 and 0.05. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see. The curl amount should be around minus 0.4, I think. Now go to gen and tweak the first and last. Yeah. You can also tweak the sweep a bit. Roll and jumble could be tweaked as well. Now hide this and unhide trunk 3 and leaf 3. In trunk 3, go to gen and change the absolute to 1500. That would be enough for the third one. Again, you can tweak this sweep, roll and jumble. Now go to spine and change the absolute to 11.4. That does it for me. Go to skin. We can leave the thickness of it the same. Now go to segment. We can increase the relative a bit. We can increase the relative for the trunk too. Go to Gen, scroll down and position to around 0.11. Scroll down on spine to noise and increase the amount of noise to around 0.5. Go to leaf 3 and go to Gen, and 15 will be sufficient for this one. Now to orientation, scroll down, go to curl and change it to minus 0.35. Now change the curve to something around this. Now out to 0.24 or 0.1 will do. Go to skin, size to around 12.9, something like that. Go to orientation. Here you can tweak all the parameters. Do that according to your liking so it doesn't look artificial. Just try and make it more realistic. Now we're done with trunk 3 and leaf 3. Hide these and unhide trunk 4 and leaf 4. Select the trunk. Go to Gen. 2000 of these would be enough. Change the jumble, sweep and roll. Go to shape. The absolute is fine. The spine is basically the height and skin is basically a thickness of that thing. In spine, change the number to 10 and that will do. Yeah. This should be enough. Scroll down, change the last or just leave it at that. Then go to skin. Go to Gen and absolute to around 2.41. That should be good. So now we're done with trunk 4. Go to leaf 4. Go to Gen and absolute to 10. And here we are done. Now go to orientation. Change the alignment a bit and scroll down to curl. It should be around 0.24 or 0.25 and change the out to 0 and we're done here. Now let's see how we're doing so far. Yeah, we're almost there. I'm liking the look of it. So for the fifth one, we are going to put grass blades, but we are going to use it for debris, something that you can see in real world, a pile of dead grass or something like that. We're going to put debris on it. So for that, we can delete leaf number 5. We were going to place it again here, but for now, we're going to delete it. Go to trunk 5 and Gen, change the number to 400. Change its position of jumble, roll and sweep. Go to spine, 25. Go to skin and change the number to 1. This is the important part. When you are in skin, go from polygon to spine only for the fifth one. This is to make the spine invisible. So when we place the debris on it, it won't look bad. So now add a new leaf node and we are going to replace the planes with debris textures now. Go to orientation and change its position. Scroll down and there should be an option to change the position. Now go to Gen, scroll down, position to around -0.1 or -1.25. Now go to the skin and change the size to 10 and that will do. Now you have to change the curve in order to import the debris. Here you can see the downloaded textures. These are similar textures to what I have. And here we have all the maps required to follow the tutorial. Maps like normal, base color, etc. are all placed here. Now I'm going to place them. Here you go, the system automatically fetched all the other maps. Now go to the mesh and we have to create around 2 or 3 meshes around each of the patch. Here again, you're going to need to take your time and make it look as neat as possible. And here we have it. Make sure to place this in the center, round about here. Now I'm going to make another one, something like that, and you don't have to make it super complicated. Make sure you include the whole patch so there won't be any defects in the texture. Update the low to high meshes and done. Here we are done with this texture and mesh. Now here we have our debris. You can just drag and drop it. Go to leaf and material to change it. Add the material we just created. Go to orientation, tweak the align to around 0.5. You can change the values of the textures, laying them flat on the ground. You just have to tweak these faces and align values. Here we go. And from here you can change its brightness to make it blend with the ground. Now I'm going to unhide all of the other grass blades, and here we have our grass patch. Now let's see how we can put a wind effect on here. You can put the effect from here. You can just do it from this and enable it. Change the mode to Unreal and present to best. Now choose the type of plant you have to affect the wind on it properly and press OK. The present has changed, so change it back to best. And here we have the effect in here. So we're going to do the same but in Unreal. Just export it as ST. Go to the export mesh, now games, and then Unreal ST. Scroll down uncheck the flip X and follow the same settings as I'm doing. And we're good to go. Choose the folder to export it, and now this will take some time according to your PC's specs. It can take a few seconds or more. Now we're done with the exporting, so I'm going to place the patch in here. Make a new folder with the name. Just select all of the exported files and drag and drop it in here. Make sure to check all of these, then import. It might take some time to do that. There we have it. Now here we have the mesh, and I'm just going to place the mesh in the scene. I'm going to put wind effect on it. You can search wind here. Now you can see some wind here, which you might be able to notice. Scroll down here and increase the effect of the wind from increasing strength and speed. And here you can see the grass moving. This is how you can put the grass terrain in Unreal effect on it. Thank you everyone, and I hope you liked the tutorial. See you next time.